It's Wednesday, the 17th of June, one of the biggest days of the year. Is it my birthday? No. Is it the end of the lockdown? No. It's much bigger than that. It's the first day of the brand new season of Fortnite, and excitement and hype is through the roof. But little did I know about what was in store for us.
Why am I getting trolled? Fuck off. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm fucking dead! Oh my fucking god. Nah, this is the worst season.
But how did we get here? Well, before we go into that, let's take a step back and take a look at what led to this. Season 2. Season 2 had definitely been a mixed bag. A lot of people really liked it, but then there was a lot that really didn't. Although in fairness, that's basically the case every season now. Me personally, I thought it was an okay season. I hated the AI and the mythic weapons, with it making solos a completely unenjoyable experience for me. But I could enjoy playing duos and squads when playing casually with my friends. Despite this, I hoped that Season 3 would be a big improvement, and I was really excited. But in hindsight, the warning signs were clear that this wasn't going to be a normal season. The developers had gone insane. Just look at this clip here, which happened immediately after the live event.
Oh, I am now. Do you take fall damage? What? 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 No! I can't even. I just took 74. Oh my god! Now I'm going slow. Now I'm going to get into the circle and I'm going to die because I'll fall to. Oh my god! No! Fucking shit game! Shit game! Shit game!
With the second season of Fortnite Chapter 2 extended time and time again, expectations were high for the following season, with players expecting fun new POIs, brand new weapons, and maybe even a vehicle or two. But what followed was something that I could never have imagined. My name is RG, and this is my experience of Season 3. Ever since Chapter 2, Epic Games have stopped giving us patch notes, so now, when we head into a new season, we have no idea what to expect. We're expected to just jump in and discover the new changes for ourselves. And even with all the rumours, I was shocked to find out what they'd done to the game. Brand new AI, but not one of the new POIs. This is weird.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is going on?
But they weren't done there.
Oh my god. What is this?
This was a sign of things to come. In Game 2, I decided to land at the edge of the map, hoping to get looted up before pushing some players. If only it was that simple.
Oh my god! Why am I getting trolled? Fuck off! Nah, I'm not doing this. What is going on? Fuck off! Oh my god, this is AIDS. Leave me alone.
I make my way to Pleasant Park, where I encounter my first real player of the match, and I'm able to wrap up the kill. However, that's not the last of the players at Pleasant, as I get pushed shortly after. I quickly run out of materials, leading to a really awkward encounter. After taking my compulsory fall damage, I'm forced to play low ground. It's not looking good, and what makes matters worse is the third party gets involved.
Oh.
The next game, having been frustrated in my first 2 solo matches, I decided to play duos.
One flip.
Nice. Oh my god, game. Piss off. Fuck, I hate all of these.
I really hate it when I get attacked by AI, but if it happens to someone else, then that's an entirely different story.
What in the...
What have I just seen?
Sharks in Fortnite. Interesting. We decided to go for some kills.
Oh, got one weak. I need help.
Me?
But it wasn't me who ended up needing the help the most.
He's 1 HP. He is really low.
Oh shit. Oh my god, that angle.
It was the other team. They kept spraying at us. They don't like us very much.
The next couple games are more of the same. We're able to get a few kills, but we don't even come close to winning. Something that is looking like I'll have to get used to this season. As skill-based matchmaking remains in the game, and my lobbies remain as disgustingly sweaty as they've been since the start of Chapter 2. Although in fairness, I do need to take some responsibility for my lack of wins. Especially in this game, where I mistake Chug Splash for crash pads. Which ends up being a crucial error.
Oh no, that's not Chug Splash. Oh, of course it gets fucking bullshit.
I'm able to knock one of them, but his teammate gets me, and Lucy isn't able to clutch the fight.
He's 4 HP. I'm not in the mood.
The beginning of the season is always a sweat fest, with all the good players leaving creative for a few weeks to play pubs again, which makes every single match difficult. Skill-wise, I've never been better at the game, but because of the players I'm going up against, I feel like I'm garbage, especially when I'm trying to adapt to the new season and all of the changes that came with it. So every now and then, it was nice to take my frustrations out on someone, even though on this occasion, it was only against the AI.
Little bitch, little bitch, little bitch. Yeah, pussy.
The match takes us to the Authority, Fortnite's new revamp of the Agency from last season. And just like the Agency, it is quite an awkward place to fight and manoeuvre around, causing me and my teammate to get split up for just a moment, although I am able to clutch the fight.
You're insane.
With the storm being so incredibly far away, this is one of the few occasions that I'm glad the mythic items are still in the game, as Fortnite's new version of the grappler is incredibly overpowered, meaning I can get out of the storm at the last possible second.
Oh my god, 2 HP, holy shit.
And with Lucy just about to make it out of the storm, it's looking like we could have a decent chance of winning, but unfortunately, there are more sweats nearby, just itching to ruin our game.
Oh my god, you just shot us.
Yeah, he is insane.
After that match, I decided to take a break from Fortnite and came back later feeling reinvigorated, ready to get my first win of the season, but Fortnite had other ideas. I've no idea what this was about, but I couldn't get into a game for the rest of the night, and honestly, I was okay with that. I was hoping that my next day of Fortnite would go a bit better. The first day hadn't gone well, but I was hoping that I'd have more fun this time around. But my first game back was one to forget. In game 10, I decided to land at the Orchard. Usually, I would have it all to myself, but on this occasion, I've got it contested, and not just by players, as unfortunately, the Marauders are nearby, and they're carrying RPGs. I begin to build fight my opponent, but these Marauders are really putting me off. It's definitely messier than I would have liked, but I am able to get the kill.
Oh my god, what is this? What is that?
Although the action was far from over.
Fuck off, you dickhead. Oh my god. What is going on? Oh, go away. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm fucking dead! Oh my god. What the Oh my god.
It was only a matter of time. The Marauders are one of the season's new additions, and already I can put them down as one of the most annoying additions to the game ever. They're so incredibly strong, and they can deal a ton of damage. I've seen so many ridiculous clips of people dying to them. I even saw one clip of someone getting sniped out of the air by one. Like, how can that even happen? And what makes matters worse is that multiple troops of Marauders will spawn every game. So just because you might have defeated one group of them, it doesn't mean that you won't get hassled by them later in that same game.
Oh, I'm dog shit. I'm actual dog shit.
At least last season, you'd only encounter the AI if you specifically went to where they're located, which made them easy to avoid. But still, I was really hoping that all of the AI would be gone this season. However, with there being even more AI now this season, since they added the Marauders and the Sharks, it's clear that this is Epic's vision for the game. And it's something that I've suspected since Season 6, when they added the zombies. I mean, Fortnite did start with Save the World, which was a PvE game. Then they introduced the BR, which was obviously a PvP game, and highly successful for them. But what these last few seasons show is that they intend to combine it, so that Fortnite becomes a true PvP plus E experience. Now obviously, that's not an inherently bad decision, but me personally, having to fight AI isn't fun, and it completely ruins my playstyle. How I typically approach fights is that I'll see someone nearby, get as close to them as possible, and then laser them with my assault rifle. Getting early chip damage ensures that I start the fight with a health advantage, meaning I can go into the fight feeling more confident. But when you're having to fight AI, you're forced to give away your position, and whilst you're distracted, other players can get the jump on you, which puts you in a really terrible position. Although that does bring me to my next issue with the season.
Oh.
The mythic weapons.
Oh my god. Oh, fucking shit game. I can't be arsed. Oh my god.
The mythic weapons are another addition to Season 2 that I hoped we wouldn't see the return of this season. But sadly, it's looking like we will have to fight against these overpowered weapons and items for the foreseeable future, as they're not likely to be going anywhere anytime soon.
What are you doing? Hey, you fuck.
I don't want to fight against players with overpowered weapons and items anymore. It's not fun. It's just annoying and frustrating. And yeah, I could go to the POIs to get them myself, but I don't want to land at these spots and have to deal with a million other players, as well as a ton of AI. I can understand it if a lot of you like the mythic weapons being in the game, but for me, I'd love to see them all vaulted. But instead of vaulting the mythic weapons, what did Epic do? Yet again, they vaulted the pump, replacing it with the charged shotgun. And this shotgun has definitely seen a polarising reaction from the player base, with some people like Benjifishy and Bugger saying it's really good, but then you've got others claiming it to be almost useless.
Fuck off. Oh, fuck off, friend. Oh my god.
With me being a slow learner, it's taken me a long time to get used to it. But what makes matters worse is that they've made it so difficult to get hold of in creative. It's like they don't want people to get used to it. And sure, I could just practice using it in pubs, but why would I do that when I could do something more fun, like putting pins in my eyeballs, standing on plugs, or setting my hair on fire? Trying to learn a new weapon is one thing, but when you're having to do it against only good players because of skill-based matchmaking, it makes it a very frustrating experience. Currently, shotguns have never been in a worse state. They're also incredibly underwhelming, especially with attack nerfed heavily this season. I do appreciate that they're just trying to switch up the meta, but I really don't think that this was the way to do it. Although despite my complaints about the state of the game, I somehow found myself 1v1 against the final player, and I've no idea how. I've weakened the player significantly, but now I'm completely out of materials, so it's not looking good. Until...
Yeah. Oh my.
Wow, I actually won a game. I'm not sure how to feel. I'm still not enjoying the season, but maybe this will be the moment where I start to finally have some fun games.
Oh my god!
Okay, maybe not.
Come on.
But dying to fall damage is hardly something new. I've been doing that since season 1, so I can't put that death down to this season being bad. Because of this, I went into the next game trying to make myself have some fun, and in fairness, in this fight here, I do have a lot of fun. It was just a typical box fight. No marauders, no sharks, just me with a gold tack. My happy place. That is, until a new enemy of the season rears its head. The choppers.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck?
That's the first time I've ever had that happen to me since the choppers were introduced last season. Did Epic buff them? I really hope that's not going to become a regular occurrence this season. I'm tilted, but I'm trying to keep my cool. That was just a one-off, or at least, that's what I hoped.
Oh, great. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Nah, this is the worst season.
Maybe that was an exaggeration, but this is the least I've enjoyed a season since season 10. Honestly, it's bordering on unplayable for me. And I hate to say that, I really do. So far this season, I have witnessed things that no man, woman or child should have to witness in gaming. And I would just like to take this moment to apologise to you, the viewers, for exposing you to such horrific gameplay. If you've been affected by any of the atrocities of Season 3, then ring the helpline 0800 111 2244. It's not a real number, so I can't promise that it will help, but what I can promise is that if you use code RG8YT in the item shop, then that will go towards putting food on the table for me, my wife, and my children. Thank you for watching.